Alright, Taurus, welcome to my channel. Adrian H here. This is your mid-April reading, and we're sort of looking at, like, if you are single or even if you are in a connection but sort of feel very lonely inside of this connection. Okay, so this reading is based more sort of like on what you feel. Obviously, it is a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. I'm going to take a look at your recent past, where you currently are, what's coming towards you. I'm going to clarify for you, and then I'm going to end off with a crystal oracle card for you. If you would like to have a personal reading, you're obviously more than welcome to contact me. My email address is down below in the description. Okay, so drawing some cards for you. So let's see what we got. Oh, interesting stuff, interesting stuff. Alrighty. Also, thank you so much to all of you who like, share, comment and subscribe to the channel. If you are subscribed, remember to hit that notification bell so you know when the readings are coming up. And to all of you that are giving me beautiful donations, I really appreciate that as well. Overall energy for your reading, Taurus, it is the 10 of Wands. Okay, but shiny over there, but you've got the 10 of Wands. Beautiful card. This deck has been given to me very recently by a wonderful friend of mine. I'm so appreciative. In the recent past, you have got the 4 of Cups, you have got the 5 of Cups, and you've got the 6 of Swords. Okay, in your current energy, oh, this is nice. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, you have got the Queen of Wands, and there is the 3 of Swords. And then, just picking this card off the floor for you very quickly, we're looking at where you're going. The Chariot, you want to be careful, maybe Taurus, just to not really get ahead of yourself. Page of Pentacles, we're going to look into that a little bit more now, as well as the Page of Cups for you over there. Alright, so this is you really letting go from what's holding you back. This is you letting go of the emotions. This is you letting go of sort of the frustrations and all those things in life that really feel like they're holding us back sometimes, So this is a beautiful stage to be in, because everything that was sort of pulling you down, you letting those things go. This is a very brave moment where you are right now, Taurus. And I feel that you are finally ready to release the past, and you're finally ready to let go of the past and those emotions that make you feel, sort of heavy and down and all those type of things. You're so ready to release that, which is fantastic. There in the recent past, there may have been an offer of love for you, but I feel that you might not have been quite ready at the time. So it's not necessarily that you didn't want to be with the person, you just didn't feel emotionally ready at the time. It didn't quite fit into your life at the time. There were still some, some thoughts and things that you really needed to work through. There was still some heaviness that you needed to work through. And I feel that you definitely needed that time to sort of be on your own, because you needed that space to kind of move into a space to be ready, to sort of share your world with someone again, to compromise and to do all those things that really goes along with being in a connection, being in a relationship, being in a marriage with somebody else. Even sharing your space, sharing your emotional space. You needed some time to get ready, for that. Where you currently are, things are beautifully shifting and changing for you. So you may be in a space where you met someone, or you're about to meet someone, but there's a beautiful shift that is taking place here for you at this particular point in time, where you are ready to put in the work, to work at those emotions, to work at a new connection or relationship. Even if it was, say, maybe you were in a connection, and you sort of felt like maybe this is gonna end up in a breakup or a divorce court or anything like that. There are some things that you needed to deal with, and I feel that you are really ready to open that heart space of you right now to do the work that is required, because everything that was holding you back, they're not holding you back anymore. In fact, there's a sense of real vibrance in your heart at the moment. Coming towards you, I see you going forward with someone so beautifully. I see a beautiful connection for you where, you are really in that space to build something incredibly dynamic with someone else. where it really sort of benefits both your worlds in a wonderful way, and where you are ready to really take things to that next level of commitment. That's a beautiful thing for me to see. Okay, so let's clarify for you. Let's look at the page of, oh, sorry, the 10 of Wands, my apologies. So 10 of Wands, your overall energy. Let's look at what we have for you over there, and you've got the Queen of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so that's quite something. So where you are at the moment, yes, once again confirm, you are ready within yourself, and that is so important, because sometimes you want to be with someone because you feel lonely, or what is our friends and family going to say, you know, and we feel a little bit sort of out of sorts in our life. But I see for you, you are at a space where you specifically are ready for a connection right now, and that is obviously the ideal time to make a connection, and not any time before. You're ready to build something new, you're ready to put in the work, you're ready to do the commitment, you have worked through the things that were holding you back. And I also see that you are, you know, in a space where whether you're with someone at the moment, or this person's still busy coming towards you, because for some of you it could be that the person is still busy coming towards you, but you are getting in a space with someone that has honorable intentions. Okay, let's look at in the recent past, let's look at that 6 of Swords over there for you. Let's look at the 6 of Swords, that sort of turning point there for you. So there's the Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. So for some of you, you've already made a very powerful connection, and it might have, you know, sort of felt very overwhelming to you, because you've made this connection and you think you really want to be with this person, you're pretty convinced, but in the same token, you go like, oh my goodness, is this what I want to do? And there's like a million questions running through your mind. But I also feel that life has stepped forward quite beautifully, be it through this person directly or indirectly, maybe through friends and family members, you know, that support structure that we have in science, but that you really got to take that step forward, because you got to see that even though you might have felt very sort of uncertain, that going forward there's good things coming your way. And you're very committed also. I feel that for many of you, you're at the space where you're very ready for a high level connection, you know, high level commitment, you know, which could be engagement, it could be marriage, it could be any of those things. But what it really comes down to is that you are ready for a beautiful high level commitment at this particular point in time. In your current energy, let's look at the Wheel of Fortune. Let's look at this fortune changing for you. And we've got cards that are going to the floor once again. And, oh, lovely. So 10 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. So you are really in a very ready space. You may have met someone or seen someone. Your heart is very, very ready. And I feel for many of you, you've met the person that you are ready to build the rest of your life with, you know. You're ready to go forward. You're ready to do the work. You're ready to commit. There is still a little bit of doubt, I feel, for many of you, in a sense of being very ready. But, you know, obviously, sometimes we still have that feeling of doubt within ourselves, and that is there for you still. Queen of Wands, clarifying still in your current energy. You've got the 9 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the 2 of Pentacles. So things are shifting, and things are changing quite beautifully here for you as you're opening that heart space more and more and more. You know, as your trust is growing, I feel that for many of you, sorry, I apologize for that. You're meeting this person, or you're with this person where you can really be vulnerable with this person, which is wonderful, because, you know, we can only really be fully vulnerable with someone when we are willing to open our heart, you know, to that. Iyanla Vanzant, you may be familiar with it. If not, you can go look her up. Iyanla Vanzant, she wrote a book called Trust. And it speaks about how, you know, divine love is only really sort of possible when you have trust. And again, confirmed there by the High Priestess with the 2 of Pentacles following. This is one of those beautiful high-level connections that shifts and changes everything for you, and that's coming in for you at the moment. That card really wants to come out. So you've got the 3 of Swords, and clarifying the 3 of Swords in your current energy still, we've got the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Moon. So there's a lot of thinking happening over here. You know, there's a lot of thinking and reasoning. Do I want to have the past repeating itself? Do I want to take that sort of risk? Is this a safe, you know, sort of chance for me to take? But in the same token, token, even though you are feeling that, I feel that it's almost like feeling very contrived in a situation. One part of you says to you, okay, this is a new beginning, this is worth the risk, I should really take it over there. And the other one is going like, oh, you know, so it's almost like having these two little, you know, characters that are speaking on both shoulders and whispering in each ear. You know, and you're not quite sure which one to listen to. But then going forward, what I see for you, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, I see the Chariot, and with the Chariot it's about going forward. So for those of you that already met someone, this is a beautiful connection going forward. For those of you that are still in the space of meeting someone, and you're kind of feeling very trippy about it, very uncertain, not sure, I see a beautiful positive, wow, clarifying. I was speaking about the positive connection. You got the 8 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. This is divine intervention. So this is you going forward, being in a space where you can go forward with a sort of like a restful, calm heart. Because remember, as we said earlier on, you've done the work. You've put in the work you needed to do in order to be ready. You know, you've taken that single time. You've taken the space to heal your heart. You've done what you needed to do to be sort of like in the perfect receptive space for beautiful divine love. You're not fighting the past anymore. You know, you're not fighting sort of like the ex or the ex situation anymore, the past situation. And more importantly than everything else, you're not fighting yourself anymore. Those feelings that you might have had before, where in some senses maybe you were your own worst enemy, I see you're not doing that anymore. And that is so fantastic, because that is what takes a person forward. And then of course we've got the Ace of Wands there. Beautiful divine intervention. Your heart is just opening you up. You're in the space where you either have, as I said, already met someone or about to meet someone, and it's everything in your heart and in your soul and in your, you know, your muscles and your emotions, everything just says yes, because it's a yes that comes from a positive space. It's not a yes that comes from a space of trying to fill a void. It's a yes that comes from a space of being ready. All right, 10 of Pentacles coming towards you. We've got the Death card, the 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. I mean, can this reading actually get any better than this, you know? So again, moving into new spaces, moving away from the sense of limitation, from the sense of lack, moving away from the sense of maybe wanting to be with someone or feeling that you need to be with someone to fill a void, moving away from all of those thoughts and feelings and emotions that are not serving you in a positive way, moving into your light, okay? Moving into your receptive space. And there is, as you're actually going forward, I see you sort of still releasing a lot of the past. Some of you are still holding on to the past, still holding on to the pain, and not necessarily meaning that you're holding on to it to be a low viber, but you know, sometimes we still have the pain inside of us, and we have the hurt inside of us, you know, and it's challenging to move forward. But I see a real beautiful release there from the past, going forward positively and dynamically in a wonderful way, where, you know, for many of you, if you've already met this person, or you know, you finally decided to commit to this person, or you're meeting this person, so I feel that as you let go of that past going forward, well, I also see it quite clearly in the 5 of Cups over there, you're really getting to see what a beautiful dynamic person you're dealing with, and you are releasing the past, you are forgiving the past, you are letting the past go. Incredible, 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 incredible. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And then just that final card, Page of Cups. So yeah, I see you opening your heart. I see you being ready. I see you going forward. And it's wonderful. You've got the Temperance card, the Justice card, and the 9 of Pentacles for the final card, the energy coming towards you. And this is really letting you know, whichever way you go with this connection, it works out beautifully. It balances out evenly. And it's got really wonderful prospects going forward. So even those problems that we sometimes have at the beginning, you know, and that we sometimes anticipate in the beginning, of course, you know, there will be those, but it's also wonderful the way things sort of just work out for you. This is a really beautiful, you know, twin flame sort of energy. And if you're interested in a twin flame reading, you can also look at a reading that I did for you last week, Taurus, which was actually your twin flame reading, because also remember, the readings are timeless. Okay, so if all that resonates with you, you like that, you accept it, you open your heart to that, or just if it rings through, you know, I want you to take in a nice deep breath and claim that for yourself. All right. And I'd also really appreciate you liking the video, sharing, commenting, subscribing. For those of you that are already subscribed, please remember to hit that notification bell so you can know when the readings are coming out. And let's just end off for you with a crystal oracle card to see what we've got for you. And also remember, you can obviously have a personal reading with me as well. Link down below in the description, or the email address for me in the description. It says Ancient Wisdom Crystal, Ancient Wisdom. This is you aligning with the beautiful connection, my beautiful Taurus, that you were born to live. So this is you really fulfilling your destiny. How beautiful is that? All right. Hope that helps. See you next week. Bye.